minutes to an hour, depending on the humidity and the road surface. Broken left cheekbone, fractured skull, 2 cracked ribs, spiral fracture of the wrist, ruptured bladder.
Some party, huh?
You run his prints?
No hits. I'm not too sure. He's got a scar on his right side. Could be a knife wound.
It's actually not true. The first time the comeback player of the year was awarded, it was co-awarded. There were 2 winners.
I'll be right there. The party's just getting started.
What could possibly have a higher priority than a hate crime? If I have to call up the mayor again and stir up the pot, let's not jump to conclusions. We don't know what kind of crime it is yet. The black man was beaten to a bloody pulp and dragged a quarter of a mile behind a vehicle over a dirt road. You call back a love crime? I want assurances that Lieutenant Van Buren will get all the manpower she needs. All she has to do is pick up the phone. In Jasper, Texas, they had armed the black people marching in the streets.
I wouldn't suggest that anyone do that, Reverend Dempsey. In this city, we arrest people who carry firearms in public.
Just arrest the crackers that killed this brother.
Going deep!
We put these stripes down just after 1 Saturday night. Now we can only get people to drive in between them. Detectives. We got a left partial palm print here and a full palm print there. Looks like a winner. Let's get some people down here to start a canvas.
I couldn't hear anything. I was sleeping. I took my hearing aid out.
How about you,
All I could hear was her snoring. Every time she has a cocktail after 10, she snores.
It's not that. It's that air conditioning. She turns it up so it's like an ice box. You think we own stock in Con Ed.
Can you think of anybody who might have been out on the street late Saturday night when maybe one of your neighbors walked his dog?
Why did he step backwards? He shoved his tackler and then was like surprised. Like, oh, that just happened. I probably should run
His
forward.
name is Ray Ray.
Oh, right, Ray Ray.
Nobody on the corner like that today.
Because he's in the hospital. He tried to watch someone's windshield. The driver shot him in the foot.
So last Saturday night, you were working the corner of 95th and 2nd. Who said that?
Hey, my favorite commander is back. Ready to get started?
I don't know. Like what? Like a fight? One of the guys involved was a black man.
That one might make all the difference.
Wearing light gray pants and a blue shirt. Oh, I ain't seen nothing like that. Maybe you've been more comfortable talking to us in private. I ain't talking to you. I didn't see no beating. Leave me alone.
You're not under arrest, Mr. Davis. You're here as a witness.
I didn't witness anything. I keep telling them.
They think you're holding back, and they're usually right about these things.
Well, I ain't telling them nothing.
Have a good battle, friend.
They pulled this brother out of his car, and they pushed him down on the ground, and then we saw him pull against the car.
Stay.
On the hills.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
I ain't getting any kind of look at their faces, but they had on jeans and
That
t-shirts.
one might make all the difference.
Condoms, champagne, vinyl. White boys were wailing on the brother.
What happened after that?
Don't know. I swear about my business. Can I go now?
As soon as we write up your statement.
I told you, but I didn't tell nobody
Put it
else.
on, dude.
I don't want no trouble with the man.
Pain out. You're not
You don't have to worry, Mr. Davis. In this house, I'm the man. Profatio, take your statement. You two find that couple.
The Parking Violations Bureau? Great. The first circle of hell. They hooked it up Monday morning. The license plates were gone. I had to run the vehicle. I didn't want to see the DMV yet. Anybody been through it yet? Yeah. I found a duffel bag full of gold bars in the trunk. I'll be retiring next week. 11. Westchester Auxiliary Police. This guy was a part-time cop.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Floyd Michaels. Now he has a name. Here's the rest of the Michaels family.
He worked in Westchester till 12. When we went home after 3. He said he left.
How long did he have the job?
Oh, no. He only worked on weekends. He had a job driving a delivery truck.
He usually comes straight home?
Why wouldn't he?
Just a question.
Let me tell you something.
Come on, Highsmith.
Sunday morning, I went to the police station in Lexington. They said Floyd wasn't missing just because of the day. He could come back on Monday.
Oh, he held what?
The police told me that Floyd was
is really raging out there.
I want my husband back. Today.
Dolce Vita, the new fragrance, Valentino. Here's to the doers. To all teens who realize they can do more. Less asthma, thanks to Dupixent. Severe asthma, Dupixent is lung function with better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. Prevent severe asthma. It's not a steroid, but
Gentleman shut.
eliminate oral steroids. Dupixent can cause serious allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Get
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Shortness of breath, chest pain, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection, and don't change or stop your asthma, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Are you ready to do more with less asthma? Talk to your asthma specialist about Dupixent. If your financial situation has changed, we may be able to help.
See yourself.
Welcome back to the mirror.
And know you're not alone. Because this is not just a mirror. It's an unstoppable community.
Come on, Jeffy, one more.
It's a race across time zones.
Come on, let's go.
A gift for the whole family. So join in now. And see your best self. In the mirror.
The Holiday Crush is here.
I think you can win this thing.
Festive challenges and unwrapped sweet rewards in Candy Crush Saga. Make yourself the fun this holiday. Play now.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
What are you doing, man?
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
The season of adventure sales event is happening now. Land Rover, above and beyond.
I'm going to save up to 80%. Unfortunately, many Americans can't see a doctor right now. The good news is that for many health issues, you can see a doctor online. It's easy. Just go to GoodRx.com, and with a few clicks, you'll be treated by a licensed medical professional, all from the comfort of your own home. Visits are confidential and affordable. Need a prescription? Your doctor can send it to your pharmacy or have it mailed to you. Get the help you deserve at GoodRx.com.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
This one, man. One alternator. So
Fucking shit.
Oh, it's okay. Y'all hit some bumps now and then.
it gets to be 2 o'clock. A man knows he got an angry woman waiting at home.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
So Michael's brought the bath. That's what he said. He said he makes out to hurry home. But he wouldn't be covering up for a good festival. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Floyd had 2 years to get out. He wasn't looking for trouble.
He left by himself?
With Artie Dixon.
That's
Zoom you. Yeah, I don't know how long we waited for a cab, but after a while, Michael said he was driving. And you live on East 95th for the last 47 years. You know, I told Michael which way to go, but he wasn't paying attention. We ended up driving around the block a couple of times. Bartender said you weren't too steady on your feet. Well, I got bad knees. Michael helped you up the stairs to your apartment? Because my knees. And Michael was a nice young man. Done, you know, he had children and everything. You seen anyone hanging around outside you? No, can't say that. Anyone in the parked car? No, not parked. But you saw someone in a car. Well, Michael thought somebody
I
was
think you can win this
Second time
thing.
he came around the block, he said a car pulled out from deli. What deli? The old 94 to the left. We don't want to catch a man in the car. Oh, I was resting my eye. I guess I should have paid more
Was parked across the street. With two white guys. I got shot first.
Why, you like red cars?
This one was taken from my store. We had 8 robberies in the neighborhood this month.
Get a license plate number?
187 something. New Jersey place. I called the cops.
What they do for you?
Nothing. They came.
Your minions really
They said
pulled
they
their
had
weight.
94 suspicious red Pontiac. They bought 2 bananas and a yogurt. Tough cops.
Guess we're going to Jersey.
So, what do you guys want to talk to Charlie about?
This is not because your
Here we
son
go.
still
Hold
owns
on,
a red
Vince.
Pontiac Firebird license plate 187 JRL.
Yeah.
Was he driving it Saturday night?
I doubt it.
Why is that?
Because
Come on!
Charlie got
Come on!
arrested
God
for
dang it.
drugs last March, and now he's going to get his law-ass legal aid lawyer never filed an appeal.
So who's driving this car now?
Nobody. When the cops arrested Charlie, they took his car. And now it's sitting in a police garage and it's going to cost me.
He dropped it right in there. That's all on you. Come on, man. All right.
You said license plate 187 JRL. New Jersey, that's what we said. I can't seem to locate that vehicle right now. Look, either it's here or it's not. I can't locate it, try tomorrow. Somebody already claimed it? No, I didn't say that. So, what, you lost it? Look, I just can't locate it. Give me till tomorrow. Tomorrow's too late. What's the deal? I went to lend it to the in-laws.
I think you can win this thing.
A little more time,
Fellas,
Judge.
you gotta cover me on this.
A lot of drops.
It was borrowed. All the books. Neighborhood stabilization. Control duty. Where's the car now?
Do we know which officers are access to it tonight? There's 4 names. Kelly and Carlson, feature consultant.
You're good at this.
Frozen. 2 of them have reprimands by the review board for excessive force. It comes with the territory. You excusing them? No, but there's no hard evidence connecting any of them to Mr. Michael. I'm just hoping we took a wrong turn here.
So am I. Don't I get to see you, Sam? Come on, Ray Ray. If you see somebody you like in here, send up a flare. Something about all these guys. They're all so damn well lit.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Here. This one here? Yeah. I remember this guy. What? He gave me a ticket for obstructing traffic. He's a cop. That's what's with all these guys. They're cops, huh? And those 2 white boys Saturday night were cops too. Is that who they was?
Don't worry about that.
I don't recognize nobody.
Mr. Davis.
I ain't never seen them.
All right, Mr. Davis. The officer will fix you up with some lunch.
The offense moves like that.
You mixed our suspects in with photos of other
I
cops.
think you can win this thing.
White guys in the lobby. It's a long story. Pick them out anyway.
You don't tell?
That's brutality. You struck $300,000. Wasn't us. You're so confident this one. Carlson's going first. So if you have an explanation for what happened, now's the time. You and Fratelli had the Pontiac, right?
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Why can't they find it, Carlson? Well, I'm not sure.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Flashlight. We knocked off at 12. Saw Chuck went home. I stayed to do reports. Did you see Fratelli and Carlson? Yeah, outside the station house around 2. We barking up Marco country.
Well, then Officer Dietrich. What do you suppose happened, Mr. Michaels?
He ran into some wrong people, but it wasn't cops. So screw your wits.
There's only 2 ways to know us, Chuck. Either you and your partner Dietrich did, Michael.
No way. I was home. You asked my wife.
Or you know who did.
We're gonna run all you guys through the lineup. Once a witness points a finger, that's it. Game over.
Your lack of cooperation will be duly noted, along with this reprimand for excessive.
Find Caligos.
For the rat squad.
You won't be working for anybody, pal. They're gonna bounce you.
Okay. I got 15 years in.
You think you're walking out of
Once you
there?
find Caligos, I'll be happy.
I just got off the phone with the commissioner's office. Kiss your babies goodbye. The union's already on board. We're all taking it very seriously.
Go hard on your family, Chuck.
Pretty much.
What exactly did they say?
When they tried to sell it like that, they had trouble with the collar, so they had to get rid of the car.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you strong.
That's not good enough. We're gonna get the car.
Got him!
Tell Carson's fine.
Did you see it?
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Hell of a place for a barbecue.
Backseat's missing. Where's the local dump?
I like where you're going with this.
Formats where the Ellenville forensics couldn't lift any fluids or fibers.
Start filling out arrest warrants. Fibers were found on the underside of the rear bumper. Same chemical makeup as the rope fibers on Michael's feet.
The right to remain silent. Anything you do say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
You have the right to a lawyer. You cannot afford a lawyer. What will be appointed to you? And you know all that, don't you, fellas?
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Of course I'm one of those.
Big Target is a complete
Like that's typical.
for HIV in certain adults. It's not a cure, but with one small pill, Biktarvy fights HIV to help you get to and stay undetectable. That's when the amount of virus is so low, it cannot be measured by a lab test. Research shows people who take HIV treatment every
They've been
day
in third
and get to and
place.
stay undetectable can no longer transmit HIV through sex. Serious side effects can occur, including kidney problems and kidney failure. Rare, life-threatening side effects include a buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. Do not take Biktarvy if you take Dopedalide or Norepinephrine. Tell your doctor about all medicines and supplements you take if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you have kidney or liver problems, including hepatitis. If you have hepatitis B, do not stop taking Biktarvy without talking to your doctor. Common side effects were diarrhea, nausea, and headache. If you're living with HIV, keep loving who you are and ask your doctor if Biktarvy is right.
Variety, that is
I wish
just
I could give you on a
awesome acting.
smartphone, but I'm not in the country.
Well,
You
usually
got
they
that
don't
from the
deal
school
with
of
candy.
LeBron.
Let's get our best smartphone deal. It's historic.
That is historic, which means I'm making history, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd accept
Dave Brown, existing customer who got the greatest deal in history.
just like every other customer gets.
Oh, that's good too.
Don't forget, AT&T is making history. Everyone gets our best smartphone deals.
You have to ask me.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
The light dims, but we fight.
Nice defense.
Good morning, Mr. Sun.
Have a good battle, friend.
Baited him into that throw, too.
Progressive helps protect what you build with customizable coverage.
The battle is really raging
When
out
it
there.
comes to autism, finding the right word, finding understanding doesn't have to be. Together, we can create a kinder, more inclusive world for the millions of people on the autism spectrum. Go to autismspeaks.org.
You would actually be doing you a favor. You'd have to make this case and worry about your good relations with the police department. The U.S. Attorney's Office has no such concern.
We also have no appropriate penalty for what these cops did.
Granted, they would be up for the death penalty, but federal law has
I think you can win this thing.
cover up.
Since when is there a thing?
You already found one officer who kept his mouth shut.
And now Officer Sochak is cooperating.
The blue rubble is just one thing. We have the arsenal to take on the police department. If the DA wisely let us proceed with the legal case, and we'll probably be asked to take over the task.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
How can a traffic stop go this bad?
We have a more immediate problem. Before I came in, I was on the phone with the Ellenville dump. They close at noon on Sundays. Sawchuck said he saw the bloody backseat at Carlson's farm later, around 3.
Maybe Carlson took the seat to the dump some other day.
The receipt for the dumping fee was dated for that Sunday. Sawchuck is lying.
Or his alibi for the time of the murder.
You're doing great out there.
You'll be home by 12:30 Saturday.
Your husband lied about what at Carlson's farm. He had nothing to do with it.
Story is doesn't hold up. Take his chances with Carlson for telling.
But it's not fair. He's not.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Gil's partner, Frank Dietrich, he told him what happened. When we got to the farm Sunday, Dietrich was already there with Carlson at the desk. On the way home, he told me Dietrich was involved.
How involved?
Gil didn't say.
Ben's like,
He was sick over it.
oh, it hurts so
He didn't want
bad.
it brought up.
Better hire a recruit while you
I'm
can.
from the district attorney's office. You need to tell us what your partner said to you. Get out. Also, be no. Refuse to answer, I'll have you thrown in jail. Officer Dietrich has already told the investigators Carlson for telling. There was a lot more.
Sawchuck amended his statement. He told him that Dietrich and Carlson
Wasn't a loss.
provided details which made him believe he
But
was
the Jib is a loss.
and helped destroy evidence.
Of course, you're buying Sawchuck's latest concoction.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
We believe him to be an honest My client will tell you what he knows. In return, he wants immunity from state and federal criminal prosecution and from any departmental sanctions.
U.S. Attorney has no problem with immunity.
There's no deal unless the district attorney gets on board as well. Sawchuck's testimony indicates he's so well. You want direct testimony against Carlson and Vitelli, you're gonna have to deal with my guy. All right. You know the deal.
fucking get nothing.
I saw Carson and Fratelli pull up in the red Viper. They had a mail
Keep
block
up the
in the
momentum,
backseat.
friend.
They said he resisted arrest. They were going to teach him a lesson. I told him just put the guy in Carson.
Target.
And the next day,
No,
Carlson's farm.
don't get shit.
I got there early. They showed me what they did to the car.
Over 3K.
They wanted me to talk to Sergeant.
How's it going out there?
Why did they stop Mr. Myers?
They profiled him. He was in the wrong neighborhood, wrong time. Wrong skin tone.
No way, no how do we condone racial profiling, Miss Carmichael. I told my people it's illegal and won't be tolerated.
Well, the message isn't getting through. The Civilian Review Board told me they get a lot of complaints about your precinct.
Nobody likes to be pulled over by the police, but we don't target minorities.
We gotta give up on the run game, like we always do. Go 5 wide, let Ben call the plays.
Unsubstantiated traffic stops for drug and burglary investigations for other African Americans and Hispanics.
Miss Carmichael, it's a fact of life in this city. Most of you are underprivileged, you're uneducated, you're criminal
Had to wait and
class,
see if he
your
came up
people
with
are
it.
So it follows every person of color is a suspect.
You're doing great out there.
I was wrong, Lieutenant. Your message is getting through loud and clear.
They put decency and law above this place and law. They're in arrest for this. Wall of silence. Is to follow their race. Mayors also deeply concerned racial profiling by officers by birth. He has directed civilian review.
Should come some great comfort to the Michaels.
You're good at
He's got
this.
himself a new pose.
If the 2-1 is any indication, he's got his work cut out. It's bad enough profiling's rampant there. Most of the profile stops were done by Hearthstone.
Officer Deidre.
Carlson and Fratelli picked up their bad habits from him. He was their training officer when they joined the neighborhood stabilization unit.
I'm liking Dietrich less and less. I'm sure he doesn't have a liking to believe it. I bought a pig in a poke. I don't want this blowing up in my face when he gets on the stand.
Eight complaints for excessive force, 15 for verbal abuse. They just the review board found no basis in these. This is departmental reprimands. It's Mickey Mouse stuff. Failure to report an arrest. Unauthorized sick days.
What is this?
It is an application for early retirement with full disability for job-related stress.
Got it. Oh, got him!
What happened? He
Come
changed his
on,
mind?
Johnson!
There was a hearing. The application was
No, he
denied.
caught that ball in bounds. He got speed.
Dietrich sued the city to retire on full disability.
Because he was
Keep up the momentum,
Because,
friend.
in the words of his psychiatrist, he sustained seriously disabling psychiatric symptomatology during the course of his duties.
What duties were those?
In 1989, he discovered the claims as a result of Dietrich told the psychiatrist he wanted to burn all the
That's stupid.
in the Bronx, unquote. And that's only one of his
Your minions really pulled their weight.
He decided he was a leader. They called him a, quote, narcissistic, self-indulgent, emotionally unstable person who expects immediate attention and pity.
That's what I would have picked.
Yeah, they did the math. It's cheaper to keep them
Defensive
dead.
systems online.
This was a hearing over a pension. It's of no relevance whatsoever.
It's relevant. The city concluded he was a malingering liar. I'm no liar.
Ben
So
comes
you
back.
told your psychiatrist you wanted to kill
Type of
minorities.
surgery
You know
that
it?
ends normal
I was going
careers
through a
and
divorce.
leads his team
I was one pissed off
undefeated.
guy. I wasn't too fond of women either.
And now, all better.
Yeah. I don't let the job get to me.
What about this
So I'm
urge you
super
talked
happy for
about?
Alex.
The urge to kill people who upset you.
Are you cross-examining him?
He's not going near a court until I get a satisfactory explanation.
You want an explanation? You want to be 16 years.
What you saw disgusted you.
They live like animals.
Ben's having a
They
great
get
year.
high, they kill little kids. That's why Carson and Fratelli wanted you to come with them. What the hell are you talking about? That's why they thought you'd go off. Mr. McCoy, that's enough.
Mike Tomlin's a heck of a coach, but look what Kevin Stefanski
Write down what you did after you ran into that.
Stop. Just lay down.
Mr. McCoy, Officer Dietrich put his life and his career on the line to testify against his fellow officers. The mayor's called him a hero, for God's sake.
I think you can win this thing.
Names, addresses, the whole 9 yards. He was there.
Of course I lost. I'm gonna do a big. Look. It's a fucking typical loss. Can't fucking get shit.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you strong.
Everywhere I looked, I see light and shade. Jesus Christ! Where's the fire?
Schedule maintenance, 7 years and 1 hour. Makes an SUV. The special offers. Check out the unwrapped jacket.
Let's go, TJ. Let's go high spend.
Your next memory is out there. It might be a small one, or a giant leap. Maybe it's the memory of you alone, or one with him, or them.
Ball out.
It could feel like magic. Or it might just warm your heart. Your next memory is out there. It's just waiting to be made. Tender memories, cousin, and our family of hotels.
This isn't just any gift.
You're doing great out there.
That goes on the grabbing some milk. Give the gifts if needed. And the creative gifts for kids under $20. Right
Every customer has their own safe light story. Couple was on a cable when their windshield got chipped. They drove the safe line for the same day.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
That serves you trust.
If and when we can't all be together,
Otherwise, that was definitely first down.
families depend on Omaha Steaks to deliver the very best. Shop
Look at
support.
that.
Omaha
He
Steaks
started to
for
run
holidays.
before he
A
caught the
delicious
ball.
family dish. Your love delivered. Order now to get 4 for yourself and get free chicken and pork too. OmahaSteaks.com/TV.
What do you want to tell me now, tough guy?
You're down a minion and up a goal.
I'm actually for
Hiring that minion will get you a triple. That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shit.
I don't want him as a based on
Keep up the momentum, friend.
He's a violent racist.
That's it. He refuses to account for his whereabouts at the time of the murder. They won't even sustain an indictment. These are cases of
stands by his heart. To Officer Deacon, we are ready to move forward.
You give immunity to a man.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Drop the charges against Carlson for telling you any way we can. Will that make the mayor happy?
I didn't like that one either. Here's a goal for the trouble.
For all we know, Dietrich's the ringleader. For all you know anything. Between internal affairs and you, the Red Sox couldn't have done a better job. We're ceding jurisdiction to the feds.
So the charges against Carlson at the time. By the time the feds get done with Dietrich, they'll be naming all suspects.
Get everything you can on grants of immunity. How about you, dinner?
I didn't know his wife, so I got some salad, locale dressing.
Locale?
Excuse me?
I'm burning it. I'll store it. What did you get? Grapes. Oh, great. Looks good. I'll eat you grapes. Listen, I haven't found anything on point yet, but I have an idea. When the feds drafted their immunity agreement with Dietrich, they basically used our agreement, they just changed the names.
Standard practice.
Well, yes, but it's going to cost them. Have you read the federal statute on witness bribery lately?
This is perfect. Let's file a motion.
You're challenging the federal grant of immunity.
Yes.
Defining me.
14, 16 I had, but
I guess I am. Dietrich's a killer addict.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
I'm convinced he participated in the murder. And the feds are letting him get away.
This is business tracks.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
I've refiled as a private citizen. It's nice to have choice.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
Mr. McCoy is trying to equate
Nice no block there.
It's
What the
absurd.
fuck?
Title 18, Section 201 of the
That
United
can't be
States
on us
Code
because he
prohibits
absolutely
any
pulled
person,
Down a minion
directly
and
or
up a goal.
indirectly, from giving or promising or anything of value or testimony by a witness, unquote.
And you're saying the immunity is something?
Yes, as a result of his immunity. Besides keeping his police, the witness, Mr. Dietrich, avoids jail time. I can't imagine anything more valuable than personal physical freedom.
Your Honor, making deals with potential witnesses is accepted practice in every jurisdiction. Mr. McCoy himself drafted this grant of immunity. Was he trying to bribe a witness?
What Mr. Burbis fails to grasp is that New York and federal bribery statutes
Wow,
differ. Under
that's
New York law,
freaking
bribing a witness
insane.
requires influencing that witness to testify falsely. Federal law has
That's twice, by the way, Ray Ray.
the
That's
simple
twice.
quid pro quo. Yes. Under the federal statute, simply giving something of value in exchange for testimony
need to use my hero power anymore.
constitutes bribery.
Your Honor, if you sustain Mr. McCoy's motion and invalidate this grant of immunity, the federal criminal justice system will grind to a halt. If we can't make deals with witnesses,
It's not a concern of this court. You'll deal with Mr.
You're
Dietrich
doing great out there.
violates the federal statute. You're following Mr. McCoy's motion. The grant of immunity is rescinded.
Murder one. The decision will be reversed on appeal 6 months from now. By then, Dietrich and the other
Any
will be on their
defeat
own.
that doesn't destroy you makes you strong. I like where you're going with this.
My mom has never looked at our paper. The case isn't easy to make, not without one of them rolling on the others. That's what got us in trouble in the first place.
My shield for Argus.
You give the right deal to the other two? Carlson has 3 reprimands, one for excessive force, one for harassing
Hey,
racist
Jamie
women.
Goldman. Happy birthday.
He hasn't rolled by now.
There was an eyewitness. The squeegee man.
Ray Davis. The police report said we could not identify Fratelli or Carlson from the photo arrays.
Nothing scares me. Except mice.
All right, Mr. Davis, take a good look at these men and tell us if you saw any of them on 95th Street.
Take your time. Number 3 from the right.
Number 3, step forward.
Is that the man you saw assaulting Mr. Michaels?
Number 3. He's one of them.
Miss Carmichael? My client's ready for heart-to-heart.
Great. I'll set it up. Yeah, thanks to Mr. Davis.
Good old Ray Ray. Tripp was giving him a number he couldn't forget. 3. Rhymes with squeegee.
You got his confession and testimony against Carlson and Dick. In turn, you let him plead murder with a sentence recommendation of 15 to life.
My offer is he walks away
I think you can win this thing.
No possibility of parole. Serving Dietrich up on the silver platter. Without him, I don't care who gets the gurney next to Dietrich.
Avenge me! Avenge me!
He's got a phone. They won't get to visit him every Sunday.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now and then. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
This is the greatest sock never sold. Every time we buy a pair of Comfort Bomber socks, we give this pair to someone in need. Donated 40 million. Give a pair when you buy a pair and get 20% off your first order.
We celebrate you being you. All the stuff you need. Things you like. And you build your credit history with a finger hugger.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
You gotta block in order to screen pass.
You do you. And we'll
Blocking
help
required. Get the hell out of here, man.
Fingerhut.com.
Movies Extra Pack and Epic's free preview. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Enjoy 3 channels of Epics, plus access to Movies Extra Pack when you tune into the free preview December 7th through the 13th. Get acclaimed Epics originals and the latest Hollywood hits. Plus, with Movies Extra Pack, get 9 channels of winning performances, holiday movies, timeless classics, gripping thrillers, and more. Tune in to the Epics and Movies Extra Pack free preview from December 7th through the 13th, only on DirecTV.
See yourself.
Welcome back to the
And know
Some of our receiving corps is not
I say, get off my fucking screen, you stupid bitch.
We've been sitting on this building about 40 minutes when the Cutlass passed by for the second time. Driving slow with 2 male blacks in the front seat. Officer Carlson thought the occupants might be planning to rob the hotel, so he followed. The Cutlass kept proceeding at a irregular but slow rate of speed.
Did it occur to you that the driver might be lost?
No. Pretty high-class neighborhood.
Come on.
The car and the occupants
Good job,
just
Benny.
received the trade.
Because there were two black men driving an old car?
Yes.
What happened next?
Followed the car until across 2nd Avenue. Then we went around the block. When we came back, we saw the Cutlass parked with the driver still behind the wheel. Couldn't see the second occupant. Got out of the car and approached the Cutlass. Called Officer Carlson. Talked to the driver while I kept an eye on the surrounding buildings for a second man. The driver identified himself as Floyd Michaels. He said he had driven a friend home and couldn't start his car. Officer Carlson ordered him out of the car. And I heard Mr. Michaels say in a defiant tone that he worked for the Westchester Police.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
What happened then?
Officer Carlson went off on the guy. We pulled him out of the car, struck him several times with his nightstick.
What did you do?
Mr. Michaels was cursing and trying to get away. I helped my partner subdue him.
With appropriate force?
That to say was excessive. Then we handcuffed Mr. Michaels and put him in the back seat of our car.
No Murlocs and no pirates.
Did you stop
All
along
the
the way?
best minions come here.
Yes, sir.
I've got that spicy
Mr. Michaels
pretzel
was cursing
buster.
us.
Have a good
On
battle,
2
friend.
occasions, Officer Carlson stopped the car. I went in the back
These are the Joe Dumars.
and hit him.
What, if anything, did you say or do?
Oh, well, we're not gonna win.
Nothing.
Or whatever it took on anything else. I'm gonna get a kill.
What happened when you got to your station house?
Saw Officer Dietrich walking
I've
through
got
his
some
car.
fresh recruits for you.
Officer Carlson pulled up alongside and told him what happened. Officer Dietrich said that we should teach Mr. Michaels a lesson. Officer Carlson agreed. He told Mr. Michaels.
There's that screenplay that didn't work out well.
Officer Dietrich got in the car, in the back seat with Mr. Michaels, and we drove over to the west side to a field under the Henry Hudson.
What happened when you got there?
Officer Dietrich pulled Mr. Michaels out of the car, and him and my partner took turns hitting.
I think you can win this thing.
Did you hit Mr. Michaels?
Nice.
On the legs.
Trucked him.
Just on the legs.
What happened after that?
Officer Dietrich got some rope out of the trunk. He tied one end around Mr. Michaels' ankles while my partner tied the other end around the back bumper of the car.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Was Mr. Michaels conscious during this time?
Oh, yeah, little mom.
I found him. Nobody was.
Joy Donna Vi, happy birthday.
Dietrich got behind the wheel.
I hope you
Me
hit
and
the
Carlson
lotto
got in.
too.
And Dietrich just...
He was too.
I wanted to say something.
Damn it.
You're doing great
He
out
said he
there.
pushed
But
me
Dietrich and
up.
Carlson, they had seniority. Dietrich stopped the car. And Carlson got out. They came back with the rope.
The battle's really raging out there.
Threw it on the back seat next to you. There's blood on it. It was tied around Mr. Michael's ankle.
What bullshit? I'm gonna go ahead and walk my celebration back and right here.
Shut up! Oh, I thought he had it, my heart.
Sorry for what happened to Mr. Michael.
This is a hell of a throw. Yeah, I think E-Round was surprised he threw it.
You're doing great out there.
Ebron doing Ebroni things.
It may be comforting to simply point at these two officers and say that Mr. Michael's death is solely the issue of their safety.
Oh, that sucked.
Releasing everything on the police department, although they had ample warning.
Good job, good job.
You're good at
They caught
this.
Mr. Carlson distributing racist literature. Officer Dietrich
Good job,
told them
Mapletron.
that he was having fantasies about killing African
Better hire a
Americans.
recruit while you can.
And the police department did nothing except issue reprimands. So
Need a drink?
Well-meaning officers got the message. The department tolerates racists. It's okay to use racial slurs, to use excessive force, racial profiling. It's okay to do it in front of your fellow officers. Don't worry, everybody's system will protect you.
They actually banned that sack last week, I thought.
Will shield you from civilian authority.
Oh, yes! Good job!
Deontay! He's looking more like Deontay Johnson.
Yes!
And that's the least
Brought it.
comforting reason
I
why this
just
horror
think
took
that's so
place.
cute.
As long as crime is down, as long as the streets are safe, as long as these abuses by police officers happen in somebody else's neighborhood, we're content to look the other way. That's what these officers were counting on.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
To police them manifests
Right?
our
Just the spot that it had to be.
Yes.
even our acceptance of their methods. It's clear. Police officer, good or bad.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
The Fourth Amendment of the Constitution recognizes our right to be secure in our persons.
It's not the strongest
From
who will
unreasonable
fight hard.
seizures. No police officer can take those rights from us. Not unless we give them away.
Two of New York's finest on death row. There's gonna be fallout.
You think
How
we
do
should
I
let the
attract
feds
all
take
these
the heat?
minions?
We'll
Two
know
words.
next time one of us needs
Funnel,
a cotton.
cakes.
You don't know how this works, do you? It's my birthday.
Your first death sentence. You okay with it?
Only one thing bothering me. Ray Ray, the squeegee man. The cops told him which one was for telling.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Perfectly legal. We were not going to use the identification at trial anyway.
Legal or not,
Hate that.
The battle's really raging out there.
In the criminal justice system, by two separate one groups, the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
That's what happens here. Just talking about taking a year off. Not on my nickel. You want to work in the store? That's one thing. Now, look at this one. Come on, let's move it. People trying to make a living here. I said move it. I think he's believing. Don't touch it. God, it's just a kid.
These two found him when they came to open up. One shot in the chest. Lucky for him, Hudson General's at the end of the block. Paramedics could have walked him.
Joe, come on.
Wallet, no cash, no plastic.
Let's go right.
Connecticut, 17 years old.
Anybody see anything?
You be the judge.
Good morning, gentlemen. Either of you
Nice.
So big salaries. What?
Besides that,
Oh, no, that's so big that I can't see nothing else.
anything relating to the kid who got shot?
He walked himself here.
From where?
Find a blood trail?
Bodega almost goes down the sidewalks.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
That's a false start on the offense.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
up in time.
It's what I use.
The number one
Why did they wait so long to blow that bag?
Rapid Wrinkle Repair visibly smooths fine lines in 1 week. Deep wrinkles in 4. So you can
He was backwards by like 3 seconds and no one blew a whistle. They like looked me up. I thought you were gonna blow it. No?
Concentrated retinol effort for 2 times the power.
How can Experience Boost help you?
I raised my score 13 points this year.
I raised to 17.
Snag competition.
But
Thanks, Experian.
thank you so much.
Boost your credit scores instantly. Free. Download the Experience app now.
Alexa,
Experience credit.
Now, Roomba But getting to know you, Roomba makes so say hello to Clint. Hey Google, tell Roomba to back in the dynamic.
Start climbing.
Only from
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
We don't need a logo.
Good job, Highsmith.
Two-sided crunch. You know, that cheesy, spicy, crispy, crunchy flavor packed bodega snack that rhymes with scopes. It's another level.
Introducing the Labo.
My grandfather gave me this necklace.
That was Herculean, though.
It carries the spirit of loving people with all that you have. It's my superpower.
Introducing Closer
Well, the
Together
referees have said
collection,
no, he does
inspired
not.
by your extraordinary love stories. Love
Line, drink some water. We pace ourselves. The holidays never have to end.
What's that carrot in there?
Tough news. That's your snowman.
This is snowball?
Yeah.
Those are values?
Go online, drink up your snowman,
I drink it because I love it.
and to pace yourself.
And if we win, we get to tell you how Liberty Hughes will customize his card.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
I ain't got no triples.
Gotta have indisputable visual evidence. I don't see it, which means that
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Kevin has a red monster. The people that did this to him, we're looking for them. Now,
He said he was
this morning we called him. Jones Kevin asked him to come. Never do this sort of thing very often.
No, he's a good boy.
Who's the Dodger fans?
Does he know anybody in New York?
Max.
It is, I can't lie to us.
There was a scandal? Yes.
We speak to him.
Sure.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trophy.
You recover a slug, pass right through, back to front. I wanted to go to the East Village. Check out some clubs and get some girls. I guess not. My parents out there? Yeah, you can see them in a minute. So what happened to you? I got carjacked. By who? Black guys. 2 of them.
You think you could recognize him?
I'm not sure. They kept talking about the look.
You're doing great out there.
I stopped to get gas.
At the station over by Adams?
Probably.
I just thought of it. Watching about lawyers, that's what reminded me.
I said probably.
Why'd they shoot you?
Huh?
Probably.
You're good at this.
I thought they were gonna let me go, but they were risking everything.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Maybe I'm missing something, but
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Actually had one go our way.
Kevin says he wasn't familiar with the city. His car was ticketed on the Lower East
Take a
Side
gift
for
and
an
you should give
expired
it away.
So the story has
Jesse caught it, by the way.
His car is missing and was shot.
by the all-purpose two black guys with a gun.
We got a hit in the kid's house.
They're gonna run Alex Smith right in the middle.
Herbs and Jam Hospitality, 160.
meal last.
When the cops showed up 10 minutes later, he was still in
Hilton, that was some big boy stuff.
The guys who arrested you found blood on those pants.
And we're betting it's this kid's blood. He got him a bullet hole in his chest. Any idea how it got him? You got some? You tell
I
us.
think you can win this
His car was
thing.
found in front of the liquor store that you fell into. Keys were in your pocket. Small world.
It's an intensive care, Levon. This could turn into a homicide.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you strong.
Levon's telling it straight, and she took him to court. There's no way to do it.
So he just happens to find the car and block him with a gun.
The car tells a different story.
No bullet hole in the seat back.
No bullet holes anywhere. They shot her.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Let him drop. And he the victims that you're breaking on us. What's this?
This is no place for mortals!
10-12, Saturday night. An hour after the carjack.
I don't think I recognize either of them.
You were working Saturday night.
Yeah, Marty, that's my boss. He doesn't give me a break from 10 till closing.
Can you tell what was bought from this receipt?
Big time ball right there.
4 boxes of condoms.
Woo!
3 to a box,
One
different colors.
Man, that
Now
looks
you
like
remember.
Venable.
You sell a lot of condoms.
Is there a camera up there, work?
Sorry. I don't know who she is.
The receipt was in your car.
Well, maybe she knows the guys who jacked that car.
Maybe it's time you told us what really happened.
I already did. They stole my
Oh,
car.
man, that's a worry. I think we all have that ball.
I don't know anything else.
Come on, Snow.
We got some nice magnifying glasses down
I'm not sure about you either.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Was Kevin Bunning with us Saturday night? But you know where they were.
We did.
All right.
Why you wouldn't tell us?
I don't know.
What do you want?
If any of these kids can go 30 seconds without lying,
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Mrs. Teasman, we're detectives from the New York City Police Department.
Did you find out what happened?
actually we're here to see your daughter, Sarah.
Ask you a few questions.
Sarah's dead.
We just got back from the city. We found her Sunday morning. She was shot dead.
Wait a minute.
and thrill for your wish list at the season of Audi sale. Attention! Are you on Medicaid or Medicare? The U.S. government recently announced that 12.2 million citizens are eligible for additional benefits beyond what they receive from original Medicare or Medicaid. These additional benefits include up to $1,000 of dental credit, up to $1,200 to spend at your local pharmacy, up to Call Medicare today to see if you are one of the 12 million people that qualifies for these benefits. Call now at 800-301-5951. Call and benefits review are 100% free with no obligation. These benefits will not be increasing your coverage. Additional benefits like dental, over-the-counter medications. Make Medicare and Medicaid work for you. Call Go Medicare today.
Are you kidding me?
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
2077 rated.
I guess he did.
Frito-Lay variety packs.
My son had been prescribed.
You're down a million and up a goal.
My son didn't get so deep in the dark scary woods over all the
God, my mom for singing this, but let's go Cowboys.
Young people can get better.
There's hope and help at drugfree.org.
Jet. This year, we learned a lot about baking. Walmart makes it easy with groceries, gadgets, and so much icing. Let's end the year deliciously.
We love the new apartment.
The natural light is amazing.
Hardwood floors.
There is a bit of a clogging problem.
At least that makes it easy to bundle our renters and car insurance.
Yeah, helping us save even more.
Yeah, what the hell? Why not? I like it. Let's go. That's what I'm
Came to pick up Grace's Sunday morning, found the Tuesday girl. She caught one in the chest. No ID. Took it to Monday to match the person's report.
You raised your goddamn
We're lucky
hands.
about going to the movies on the island.
What kind of weapon?
38. The slug was still in her. Parks and Rec says about every 2 weeks,
Is he?
and drive some horny kids.
Any idea which category this
Man, I'm not gonna see if you play on this.
according to the Emmy?
Talk screens show methamphetamine in the bloodstream and there were signs of intercourse. Bad drugs, bad guy, bad scene all around.
Some types of blood?
Yeah, I figured she'd try to defend herself.
Wow, he
Kurt paid a price.
I think we know who that is.
Yeah?
If you keep looking, you're gonna find a second slug. Thanks. Funny how you didn't recognize it, but your friends did.
Well, I hope that doesn't
Both got shot on Saturday night. with
That was a
38.
terrible idea.
That's some coincidence.
I don't support that call at all.
Well, that's what it is.
Go for it
Make
then.
it takes hard on yourself, kid.
Yeah, we're all men of the world here. We know how things go with the ladies.
Sometimes they go a little rough. Things get out of hand.
Actually, that would have been money if Chase Young hadn't come off the edge like that. Somebody would have just chipped him a little bit. That would have been a touchdown. That was actually a pretty solid play. Chase Young just made a really good defensive play.
You also have the right to return. Now you're under arrest for sheriff's murder.
So, what's the story now? The girl
self-defense.
Have a good battle, friend.
He tries to drive himself to the hospital.
Now let's wrap this up nice and neat for the DA and find someone who saw the two of them together.
What to do?
He was done before that he got a couple of weeks ago.
Well, we do meet her on 2nd and Avenue.
The boy looks familiar. I don't know how the girl.
When did you see him?
2 or 3 times.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Where was he going?
I'll make sure these ones stick around for next time.
Yeah, how so?
I used to hear them stomping around and yelling.
Oh, they're up there now?
They're going to moved out someday.
I don't know what Miss Kessler's complaining about. I want a good building. First class.
The rats aren't complaining.
Well, if I knew they were leaving, I would have had the place cleaned up. You know, painted, exterminated.
Hey,
Diabetics. I found some powder in the sink.
did you know your parents were dealing drugs?
I do credit checks. Martha Shepard, she's from Jersey. She's got a young baby. It's not baby time. She pays the rest. Maybe she's sublet.
You're good at this.
That's how I'm doing in the apartment.
He wasn't there to buy turn.
Old John Long died.
Go back around the village
Hard
the last 6 weeks.
I'll save these ones for later.
And they decamped on Sunday, left behind a lot of goodwill. There could be candidates for the shooting.
Instead of Kevin, you run this faster?
He's got a lawyer. He's not talking to us.
Then you better find Miss Shepard.
Well, she's someplace in New Jersey. The state police are tracking her down.
Elaine pulled up another set of prints belonging to a Reginald Mathis. Got out of Rikers 2 months ago. 90 days. Possession of narcotics.
Current address?
That's all over the same box. He hasn't been seen that for a while.
Yeah, see, Ebron completely whipped on Jason.
Reggie Mathis, that's not the way he does business.
Criminal elements all sweet surprises.
So where can we find him? I got other fish in the fryer. And we got
You're good at this.
You can concoct the case, we'll do the work. Just put us in a
This is a LORAD. We don't have a
You're
remote
17,
on the radar.
you get back out there for your quarterback sneak
For what?
hurt.
No associates, relative. You know, police procedure 101.
I wouldn't call Ebron blocked
Stand
Jason
and
off
kids
and
prints are in his apartment.
Yeah, but he's just a customer, right? I mean, he could be...
Defensive systems online.
He's not saying anything, but Mathis did a ghost 2 hours after the kids got shot. Well, here, help yourself. I gotta check something. Got the Texas turf.
And he probably pees a circle around his desk every morning. Here we go. Reggie Mathis, the early years. Parents lived in Binghamton. He sent a bulletin.
Everyone's gunning for
This
you.
creep
Watch
started
out.
in grammar school, so he had one rule.
I know a couple of guys so cooked in the 80s. Now it's Cuban cigars. And they didn't even have to change their Rolodexes. I just would be there to see his face.
You're good at this. It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
That's all. I was just flashing back to Switzerland. Bear and Ryan. You know what I mean? So I'm with you. I love Ray
You know
Ray.
this kid? No. His fingerprints were in your apartment. Your neighbors saw him in the building.
I get a lot of company. You know, friends bring friends who bring friends. Everybody's welcome. I don't remember this kid.
You had company last Saturday night?
No, just me and us. Don't tell me what this boy has to do with my client. I thought this was an intent to sell, right?
This boy and his 16-year-old girlfriend were shot in Seward Park Saturday night.
And you think Mr. Mathis killed them?
Killed her. He's still alive. And talking.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
I think we picked their names out of the phone book. Wouldn't be wasting your time talking to us.
They're running a game on you, Oscar.
It's not us you should be worried about.
Public's gonna be lining up to give you the hot shot.
I don't know this kid. There's no way near the phone. yourself.
Nice work out there. Keep up
It's
the
just came
pressure.
in from late.
Mathis, you should pick the wrong time to play.
Shit.
His buddy Oscar's
Ain't
friends
nothing
were on
there.
the door of the shed where the 2 kids were shot.
I'm about to walk this into Oscar. Would you like to bet I come out with confession?
I think Oscar's gonna make you the main player.
So it's gonna be Mr. Mathis, you or Oscar?
Alright, like I talks, murder 1 is off the table. Andy gets a sentence recommendation.
We'll swear it
We
was
had
a
enough
deal.
time to 3 and out their offense and put some more points on the board.
It was Oscar. Him and his baseball
Like he scored 70
Dad
points.
sticking straw up his nose every 5 minutes. You know, that kid Stanton's scoring off me for like the last couple of months, but I didn't want to bring his girlfriend up my first. I told him I'll meet him in the park. Then Oscar decides he has to tag along. So we're down the park, all about the road, the shed, with bases. Then Oscar pulls his piece, boom, shoots the kid.
That guy got his haircut like Patrick Mahomes.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Why did you do that? The one
Kid was holding a brand.
Finds out because of me.
You know that Oscar? He's got a bad head.
What did you say? Mr. Benavides, I'm giving you one last chance to... I think Mr. Mathis might have said he was looking for Book him for murder and attempted murder. Come on, time to take some snapshots.
You're good at this.
Reactions may occur. Fire may increase your risk of infections and may fight. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, or if you had a vaccine or plans.
Turn 5. Uncover clear skin that can last. Stanton can help you explore possible options.
Blow him up.
Need a drink?
Think about the moments you've been missing. The small ones you've been dreaming about. The ones you couldn't be more ready for. And even the ones that take you by surprise. These are the moments you'll remember. The ones that are impossible
Whole
to
exchange
forget.
was painful. The only worst segment I've ever seen involved Rob Gronkowski as a commentator. That is trash.
You got this. You're way ahead.
The official version of the UFC. Hey, Les, when you drive this, you never did. Also, take a call for a bill today.
Welcome back. How's it going out there? I didn't like that one either. Here's a goal for the trouble.
Defensive systems online.
Go to channel 1501 to enjoy the first episode.
Next time you carry out 3-topping Domino's pizzas for $7.99 each, try Domino's Car-Side Delivery. Just check in online and we'll quickly and safely bring out your food so you don't have to get out to get carry-out. Then
Hey, Hamlet, I like your PJs.
Come on, Watt. It's sack time. Let's go.
Every morning at 4:30, you hear the cooks hop on the floor. It's hard times in the middle mile, hard times in the middle. Every morning right at 6, don't that old bell make you sick? Hard times in the middle mile, hard times.
Gotta keep ahead of him on that
was stillborn.
About time. One.
The statement says it all. One dope dealer implicates the other. Carmichael insists on an apology.
None will be forthcoming. If Kevin had told the truth from the beginning,
He felt responsible for putting his friend in harm's way. He was scared. He was confused.
Not to mention he was damn nearly killed by these animals.
he didn't want his parents to know there was a speed freak experimentation. But if we're going to convict Ben Benitez and Mathis, I need him to tell me what happened.
I don't think Kevin has any problem with that. As long as you dispense with any drug charges against him.
Fine.
It's like Mathis says. I was gonna buy from him. And this other guy,
Is that
Oscar,
in here or
I went into the shed,
totems?
and then nothing.
That'll be the next unit.
I woke up,
Totems.
and Sarah was laying next to me. And she was dead. And somehow, I got to my car. I wanted to get help. I tried to drive. That's all I can remember.
You got this. You're way ahead.
So sorry about Sarah.
Who shot you? Ben Benitez or Mathis?
I don't know. I walked into the shed, and next thing I remember, face down, a bullet in my back. I was talking to sleep on
One convention's good.
this lawyer claims on the application it says source of information.
That's really raging out there.
I get it for wiretap. I got nothing for me. Registered CI? Disregard the latest description. You got a name? I have to talk to him. Tell me what's your source. I'd love to talk to him. Somebody has to my pages. I'll call you. Not good enough, detective. It's a good bust. Make it stick.
Judge,
Where'd you hide this
check
face?
led me to a wiretap on a phone in the garage where my client was arrested. A request pursuant to the Freedom of Information Act revealed no warrant for that tap.
Doesn't matter. The police got I can make available the detective who received the information.
So
Minka, no, Minka!
that's not protection for my client.
For myself. Mr. McCoy, I'm meeting my chambers tomorrow morning. I told Mr. McCoy. I called one of my snitches and gave him the truth on Mathis and Benitez.
And this alleged snitch just disappeared into thin air?
Miss Ellis, I'm conducting this examination. Detective Rivera, I'm gonna look into this one.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
You better pray I never find out. So I'm asking you this. Where did you get the information?
This arrest and any evidence, including statements by the defendant providing on that arrest, must be suppressed.
You've never planned it standing.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
I'll decide who has standing. Regardless, Your Honor, Detectives Briscoe and Curtis obtained their warrant in good faith. They had no knowledge of where Detective Rivera got his information.
It's their obligation to ask.
They had no reason to doubt the
Just because he's a cop, willful ignorance can't excuse a gross abuse of civil rights.
No, it can't be so. This is an egregious example of the police overstepping their authority. Cop needs arrest. That's enough for me. Mr. Mathis' statement is out. What kind of a case do you have without a statement? We can probably sustain the indictment. But trial?
There's no weapon, no direct evidence. The boy doesn't even remember being shot.
So Mathis and Benvenides can say the man in the moon did it, and we can't refute it.
That's about right.
Bite the bullet, take one off.
That won't satisfy Sarah Teasdale's parents. I'd love to have Rivera along when I break the news to them.
All the times I've seen narcotics detectives shade the truth on the stand.
How did this defense lawyer know about the wiretap?
Get poison on it.
Flyers, Pete.
The way it works in narcotics, the
All right, boys,
detective
here we go.
wants to have himself.
7 more before
Maybe
the
his
half.
partner will know about it, that's it.
Let's go Pittsburgh.
What kind of history did Rivera have with Mathis and Benvenides?
Rivera arrested Mathis for possession last year.
Just give up on that shit
Believing more to that relationship.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
Rivera's been in narcotics the last 8 years. He has broken records, decent number of arrests leading to convictions, but it's all pain.
You can't all be one for boy. We already know he keeps some
testimonies from last year, nothing about Mathis. Looking for a DD5 from last May 12th. Executed the night of May 12th in expectation of finding so don't you report on the night.
Rivera blew it off.
We put in nearly 50 hours of surveillance on the location. And requisition magazine. No arrest reports, no evidence document.
May 10, May 11, no May 12.
Nice work out there. Keep up the
Like that
pressure.
one.
Appreciate the surveillance.
Definitely like that one.
Go big or go home, I always say.
This May 12th thing was supposed to be a coincidence. Rivera too embarrassed to write it up?
I don't know that he did.
Then why do you file an arrest report?
Come close and listen.
Do you know what happened to his collar?
Nope. Mine is one of only a piece of crossroads.
Thanks.
Nice stuff up with you!
The whole thing was a hook, and I wasn't doing nothing but hold it, and then they get me for intent to sell.
Very good spot, sir.
Detective Rivera framed you?
Yeah, you singled me out because I wouldn't work for him.
Doing what?
Look for him. I told him to stick it, and then he passed me out to his partner, and now here I sit. And Rivera runs the same thing on my close ranking.
And here he sits, Eddie. Framed, just like you.
That's right, it's an injustice.
What about the other kid who was arrested with you?
Mr. Weekend? He ain't here?
Mr. Weekend?
Yeah.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
He's supposed to sell Kev, we hooked up at Ray. It's a big speed fiend. You know where he's at?
I checked the register.
Experience clean in a whole new way. Everything's exactly where you need it.
Alexa, tell Roomba to vacuum in front of his house.
And
Hey,
offers
Matt,
personalized
how's it
cleaning
going out
solutions for
there?
a clean and needs to you and your home. Roomba and our robot home app.
Better
Only
hire
from
a
iRobot.
recruit while you can.
Introducing
Just the thing for those everyday trips. Good in every trip. Perfect for catching up with the relatives.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Putting your feet up after a long day.
Come close and listen.
Introducing Tostitos Strips. They're good apart, but better together. And Mark, pass me some of that green stuff.
Go big or go home, I always say.
Attention, anyone on Medicare. The Medicare annual enrollment period is now over. Did you know you may now be eligible for additional Medicare-approved benefits, including free hearing aids, free eyeglasses, free home prescription delivery, and free rides to medical appointments?
We're both on Medicare and talked with an insurance agent. But we've been hearing a lot lately about newer plans with additional benefits. And want to make sure that we're getting all the benefits that we're entitled to.
If you're not 100% sure about your Medicare, it's time to go to Medicare. You could be eligible for
Fucking third place.
Just call the toll-free number on your screen now to see if you qualify.
Our friends are all saying that right now is the best time to call during the Medicare annual enrollment period. But so many people over 65 trying to call before the deadline. Won't the phone lines be busy?
The Medicare helpline is open during the annual enrollment period to help anyone on Medicare make sure you are getting the benefits you deserve. Just call 800-927-4422 now to find out if you're eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan that includes additional benefits. There is no obligation to enroll. The call and Medicare benefits review are absolutely free. Call 800-927-4422. That's 800-927-4422.
Joe Hayden, nice tackle, Joe.
Don't ever take sides against the family again.
What now?
I don't feel I have to wipe everybody out. Just my enemies.
I gotta get out of this house. How can you do it?
We don't know exactly.
I'm going crazy. I gotta go pee.
Protecting the people who try to kill you.
Well, I have to sit down. You can stand up.
We know he arrested you last May. You and two other boys.
That's because we're playing
They went to
prevent
juvenile
defense.
hall. You went home. What deal did you make with them?
Why are we
I don't
giving
care
them
what
10
Rivera
yards
told
when they
you. You
couldn't
have
get it
to
on
talk
their
to
own?
me.
Why are we playing soft and back?
Ask your lawyer.
So stupid.
When he busted me, he told me I was going to go to jail for 5 years. And not as in juvie hall, I was going to be tried as an adult.
First offense? That just isn't true.
Well, what did I know? He told me if I became a snitch, my parents would never even know I got busted. He'd keep me out of trouble, he'd protect me.
So you went to work for him?
I gave him names, did some small buys, gave him locations. He kept pushing me to move up the food chain. He said that I should get to know this dealer named Mathis. And he had some connection with the speed lab, making 10 kilos of crystal a week.
Yeah, really.
And I thought Mathis was just a lot of hot air. Detective Rivera forced me to work a relationship with him.
Got him.
What about the night you were shot?
What's up?
I was supposed to meet Mathis at his apartment for a buy. But last minute, he changes it to a park. He said his apartment was compromised. He was real paranoid. And I wasn't going to leave Sarah sitting in the car in that neighborhood. So I had her come with me.
I already know it.
And Oscar and Mathis were there. And I went into the shed first, and I heard Mathis call me a rat bastard. And I heard the shot.
And they finished fucking streaming.
After you were shot.
Detective Rivera called me out of the hospital. He said if I went out, he could protect me. Mathis' buddies would finish the job he started.
Am I hearing this right? All of a sudden you don't think Mr. Benvenides was the triggerman?
I think it more likely was Mathis.
Yes!
You see him, they literally triple team TJ.
Theories about that too?
I said open up, you stupid bitch.
Kevin Stanton. The girl was just an innocent witness.
We're prepared to take the death penalty off the table.
Death penalty? I didn't shoot nobody.
We're an accomplice to a murder in furtherance of an attempted murder. Your lawyer can read you the statute.
But I wasn't in for no murder, man.
Oscar.
I tried to stop it. I swear.
Yeah, it should have never stopped in the first place. Why did it stop?
Looks like your client is ready to deal.
Well, he's got 2 masks on.
He'll plead to criminal possession 3. He won't plead to anything relating to the shootings.
That's not in the cards.
If I were him, I'd ask for
What's your strategy this time,
Hear
partner?
what he has to say first. Off the record.
Yeah, that's a bullshit ball. Administrative my ass.
Mathis said the police had a snitch on him.
Administratively give him
Wouldn't
3
tell me
freaking
who.
points?
Just that somebody got seen coming out of the 8th precinct. Said they were gonna have to make the guy disappear.
Oh, Tomlin's pissed, and he should be.
Hell, I'm just trying to make a living. I ain't about killing nobody. I called up the dog squad at the precinct.
Who did you talk to?
I don't know. I told them I had information.
Yes.
There's a detective there. I told him the cop was right on one of their snitches.
I don't need to write down anything, Patty. I know what Junior wants.
You said you thought I was just going in.
We are both going in. Durr.
Oh, I swear, I didn't know who or how was going down.
Battle's really raging out there.
Those kids.
Sarah just take
It's still accomplice testimony.
Oh, fine.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
Payphone on Hearthstone or Broadway. Isn't even sure which day he
This
needs
is the biggest piece of shit 8 seconds I've seen in my...
I gotta tell you, I'm real sorry about the wiretap business. The boss will come down on me.
You're doing great out there.
That's not why we're here. The DA knows the Stanton kid was your snitch. And Benitez says that Mathis found out. He says he sounded with the call to your precinct.
Yeah, so some old precinct of Kemper charge says that, so what? So we found a record of a call on the payphone on West Broadway. The phone logs downstairs show
Your
corresponding.
minions really pulled their weight.
And the duty roster shows you catching calls to your desk.
Maybe I was in the joint. I did not get a call from Benitez. Are you serious? You're gonna deny it? You're gonna take the money and go through over a cop wearing a badge? Doesn't make you a cop. You let the snitch catch a bullet.
Right.
They don't.
Right.
That was a gifted 3 points.
My partner tends to see things in black and white.
Yeah, how do you see it?
Me? I try to put myself in the other guy's shoes.
I already know what Junior wants, Patty. You don't need to go ask him again.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
My God.
Way that against putting the speed lag and a whole bunch of bad guys out of business.
I already heard what he
You gotta know
wants.
what you got. Right or wrong.
The ref's holding his hand out. That's like,
That's right. And no matter how it comes down, you gotta stand by your decision.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out. It's good to get some
This old man
minions
was
in
on the
play.
job in Chicago.
I thought it was worth a shot. Feel bad about the girl, you know, I got 2 daughters myself.
His testimony is crucial to our case against Mathis.
I already heard what he wants. I already know.
He can account for Kevin Stanton's lies to the police and rehabilitate him as a witness.
In other words, you want him to admit that he improperly used an underage informant. He threatened that informant and placed him at risk, and that he obstructed justice. Anything else you want him to admit to? Maybe the Lindbergh kidnapping? Is your client on board, yes or no? What does he get in return?
He stays out of jail.
And his job. He's 2 years away from rescue dispatch. There's nothing I can do there. If it was just a matter of months, forget it. You better let them know. Let's somebody some testimony about this. Every week they sell me information. 2, I never get a call from them.
How's it going out there?
This whole by lying.
That one might make all the difference.
Prove it. Because of witnesses, I got my record.
get done with my stream, we'll go. As soon as I get done with my stream, we will go.
You spend 8 years like Rivera trying to empty an ocean of dope with a teaspoon. You start to look for shortcuts. And it doesn't just happen to cops, it happens to DAs too.
Anybody I know?
Lucky for me, I bailed before the quicksand got past my knees.
Rivera is a grown-up. He knew the rules. And he knew what he was getting into.
Maybe. But Jack, without him on our side, Benvenita's testimony is worthless against Mathis.
Against Mathis, not against Rivera. Let's convene a grand jury.
For obstruction of justice? It hardly seems worth it.
For manslaughter. Second degree. You put his brilliant career above the lives of 2 kids.
If you can prove he got the warning call, it's still Rivera's work against Benvenita's.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Into a deathbed. That's reckless endangerment, buddy. That's manslaughter.
You made a judgment call, Jack. You want to make them every day. Sometimes people get hurt. That doesn't make us kill them.
Career consideration.
Not everybody's in it for truth, justice, and the American way. I mean, the taxpayers want the drug problem to go away, so they lean on the politicians. Politicians want to keep their jobs, so they lean on you guys. The DAs lean on the cops lean on their snitches. And sometimes somebody leans a little too hard and somebody gets hurt.
And then it's time to hold somebody accountable.
Well, we recognize testify at his trial.
Against him, your testimony is hearsay. Against Rivera, it's evidence. Once he's indicted for manslaughter, Rivera will deal. Then we can get to Mathis. That's how the dominoes line up.
I'm sorry, Jack. I'm not going to help you make them fall.
I'm putting you before the grand jury.
You know something? I haven't been eating my Wheaties lately. My memory's getting hazy. I'm starting to forget what Rivera told me.
Please, I don't have to say that.
You do what you gotta do. I'm not helping you pin a body on a cop just for...
You have risk factors like heart disease, diabetes, and raised triglycerides. Lower risk from heart attack and stroke. Vasipa is only FDA approved.
You're good at this.
Even for those with family history. Don't take Vasipa if you are or become allergic to any active ingredient in Vasipa. Serious side effects may occur, like heart rhythm problems and bleeding. Heart rhythm problems may occur in most people with persistent cardiovascular risk or who have had them in the past. Tell your doctor if you experience a regular heart failure or other heart rhythm problems. Possible side effects include muscular inflammation. Celebrate less risk. Added cardioprotection. Talk to your doctor about added protection with Vasipa.
Welcome back to Guess the Price. Okay, Johnny, tell our contestants about Eargo.
These top-of-the-line hearing aids from Eargo are straight out of the future. They're rechargeable and virtually invisible in your ears. And you don't need to visit a doctor to get them. They ship right to your door and come with lifetime remote support.
Convenient, right? Guess the price, and they're yours.
$8,000.
Too high.
$6,000. No.
$5,000.
Too high.
$3,500.
Eargo's are affordable and retail for about half the cost of traditional hearing aids. Unfortunately, nobody won.
And if you're an active or retired federal employee, you can have your Eargo at no cost to you. Call or go online today. Eargo, your life in the fullest.
Welcome back. How's it going out there? Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
First, they're called to a great adventure, where they are tested, on the road back, their spirit is restored. And in the end, the hero returns where he belongs.
With employees
$1,144 below MSRP on the 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited.
A must in your medicine cabinet. Less sick days.
Cold coming on? Zycan is clinically proven to shorten colds.
Highly recommend.
Zyfans love Zycan's unique zinc formula.
It shortens colds.
Zycan Zinc Back Cold.
Don't ever take sides against the family again.
I'm gonna make a little.
I don't feel I have to wipe everybody out. Just my enemies.
Franchise Friday. All day Friday. Celebrate your extraordinary love story this holiday season.
I felt scared all the time. I thought I was the one to see right through me. But Detective Rivera said that it was okay because no one would think I was a snitch. Like I was paying off my debt to society. I was still a valuable service. I was the best snitch he had.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Yeah.
It's garbage out here.
Said if I didn't do what he said, then I'd go to prison my whole life, you know. But if I did what he told me, he wouldn't let anything bad happen. He'd watch over me.
Like your guardian angel.
Yeah.
You came to trust him.
He'd ask how things were with school. With my parents. And this one time I wanted to take this girl to a Foo Fighters concert. And he got tickets in the 14th row.
Tell us about the last time you saw him before you and Sarah were shot.
It was the night before. He gave me $1,000 to make a buy off Mathis. And I told him I was getting this weird vibe of Mathis. He told me, no, don't worry about it. That everything was gonna be okay, as long as I did what I was supposed to do.
He would watch over you.
Yeah.
You're doing great out there.
Like your guardian angel.
How the hell are you that high with that crap?
You're good at this.
Rivera was in the squad at the time of the call.
Yes, it indicated that.
And my question about that call, what did Detective Rivera tell you?
He said that he had received no call from Mr. Benvenides, that he may have been in the restroom at the time.
a lesson in pain. This is before your partner left you alone with Detective Rivera, is that right?
Yes.
And how did your
You
partner
can
leave
get a
the room?
triple.
Continue
I'll
to
make
question
sure these
Detective
ones
Rivera
stick
about the
around
call?
for next time.
And you reminded Detective Rivera of his responsibilities as a police officer?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
It's not what I wanted, but
Thank you, Detective. I have no more questions. I remind you that you are not to discuss your testimony with anyone. Wait for me outside. Thank you, Detective. You did the right thing. Hey, what you saying there? He can't discuss his testimony. You wrapped me up, you son of a bitch. Late on the rock. I want to talk to the grand jury. Too late for that. I've given them the case. They're deliberating.
You're doing great out there.
He does, Mr. McCoy.
Your Honor, pursuant to CPL 19050, my client has an absolute right to tell his story to the grand jury. Consideration. And that grand jury was
Nice work out there. Keep
Your Honor,
up
you
the
bend the
pressure.
rules for a defendant who happens to be a police officer, but the message is not sent. Your Honor.
Your client had his chance, Mr. Golding. You could have filed earlier. I'm not gonna make an exception here. I'm sorry, Detective. Request denied. If you'll excuse me.
Criminal negligence with a sentence recommendation of 1 to 3 years to cover
You're
all
down a
counts
minion
after
and
he's
up a goal.
testified against Mathis.
Your
A felony
fortune.
conviction and jail time, minimum time. It's a better deal than I get once the grand jury gets on the We'll take it. You stop the grand jury's deliberations. I'll suspend them until after he testifies.
You know, McCoy, sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty.
The problem is, Detective, sometimes it doesn't stop at the hands.
I'm not gonna waste it too.
That makes 13 of us.
Took them just half an hour to vote the death penalty for Mathis. That's gotta be some kind of record.
Some decisions are more obvious than others.
Have you heard of Joseph?
No, I don't expect to. He has other cases, so do we.
Maybe that was the idea.
You're good at this. It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard. You're down a minion and up a goal.
Equally important parts. The police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
Ryan, honey, wake up. What are you doing? Ryan, come on now, rise and shine. Okay, everyone, let's visit Mrs. Fredman's class. Come on, everyone. Go.
Ryan Dowling spiked a fever of 106, DOA at Lenox Hill.
Do you still die from staph infection?
Not usually. Vancomycin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, VRSA.
Meaning it doesn't respond to antibiotics.
Few weak bacteria survive broad-spectrum antibiotics.
About that time I got a second one of this.
Killer bacteria.
With all due respect, Doc, shouldn't you be telling all this to the health department?
Already did.
So what are we doing here?
This strain of VRSA doesn't occur in the U.S.
But not the Downing kid yet.
That's why I called you. It didn't walk out of a lab. Somebody let it loose.
Somebody.
Jeez, I hope not.
Don't have a loose one, so.
Deadly.